I thought I'd make a video of these two interesting phones I picked up not so long ago from local auction. It says on the dial Bahrain, and of course the dial ring on the outside has the symbols that correspond to the numbers. This is more like an early version of a 706. It's labelled on the back here. I think that's the Ericsson. The focus. It's got the earlier dial that you'd have on an early 706. Obviously it's not a 706 because it's got these punch outs here. This was actually on you could tell it's on a private exchange because this little button here, when it's up, says ring. Of course doesn't do anything now. I had to change the chassis because the inside was quite a bit damaged, but I managed to salvage basically everything bar the internal wire, most of the internals. So the dial is the same, the bell's the same, the bell coil's the same. Pretty much the only thing I had to change was the bottom plate. Yes, a few things had come loose in there, but no, it's okay now. I've got it connected to my telephone tester here, so I can ring it. It's got small little silver bells in, which is unusual, so it gives it a different sound if I just ring it. With this tester you just press the ring button and you can test the ring. It'll also do the dial speed. Basically when I dial a 0 you want that needle to be where it is on the preset, which is 10, and that's pretty spot on. And of course whatever number I dial should correspond to the little matrix display there. Yeah, it's quite a neat tester. You can plug a phone in here as well and test what the speech and everything sounds like. Use it as an intercom, one-way intercom. I say it's got the chrome carry handle and the earlier dial. This one is basically almost like it was as a 746 version. If I plug that one in, not much difference compared to a normal 746 on this. The only thing that's a bit different, obviously, other than this dial ring, it was a topaz one, bizarrely. It's not. This hasn't been bleached, stained by the sun. This has got its original backplate. You see, it's marked 746. It also says it is property of C&W, which could mean cable and wireless, but also the holes on everything are finer. Even the holes in the back here have got a plate. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, there's like a smaller holes to stop dust or whatever getting in. This dial is actually a bit fast. If I show you what I mean, I've got it on speed. So if I dial a 0 now, you'll see that it's a little bit above 10. So it's a bit quick. Get it to focus, but not too bad. As I'm dialing the numbers, they correspond to that. Normal bells, so when I ring it, sounds slightly more muffled because of the smaller holes. But yeah, two interesting telephones. I've wired them all up to work. This one's got a modern electronic microphone in. Yeah, this one I haven't bothered. I probably won't use it, but it has its original microphone. That was just, I don't think it's any different from a standard 746. I'll open it and have a look. No, it's no different. No different from a standard one. But yeah, anyway. And then that's the telephone tester. very good if you've got these old phones. You can refurbish them and get them up to the correct specification and things.